So I spent the next 100 days on the island in ARK Survival Ascended. But as is typical in the Ghoul Cave, there's a twist. Why is there always a twist? I'll be reviving an old challenge from all the way back in the beginning of my channel, the Tame ladder. But we'll get into exactly how that works in today's episode of Ghoul with Gruel continuously tormenting himself as a means of distracting from the horrors of finite mortality. Okay, before we get into game, what is this? Why is my hair not on my head? Waking up on the beach of South 1, I'm haunted with the memory of my balding Skinwalker ARK character. Goal number 1 is to cover my head immediately as I can feel myself being traumatized by the second. Oh god damn it, I can't get my hat till I tame a dodo. Tame number 1 will be the dodo, which I'll need to subjugate before I'm allowed to level up once. Oh, hello friend. What are you looking at? There ain't nothing up there, bro. And upon respawning, I spotted a nearby dodo, which I quickly fisted and tamed. What am I gonna name Dodo? Once my dodo tamed, I named it the second thing that I saw on my desk. Okay, tweezers. Let's not talk about what the first thing was. All right, I'm gonna leave tweezers there to starve to death. After taming this dodo, we move on to step 2 of the tame ladder, where I level to level 5, and I now have available to me such items as the cloth armor, thatched structures, and my first torpor weapon, the slingshot, which I'll be using to knock out the Phiomia. While I search for the Phiomia, let's take a moment to talk about how this challenge actually works. If you go to the engram list and you search saddle, you'll see exactly what the goal is. Our goal is to tame these creatures in the order that they appear on the engram list. Not only that, but you're not allowed to level beyond that saddle until you've tamed and ridden that creature that it belongs to. The real difficulty in this challenge arises from being forced to use all of these shitty torpor weapons and having a dogshit character for most of the playthrough. Phiomia! Oh. Just ignore that. Come back here. Dude, why is this pig faster than me? But first, let me tell you about War Thunder, which is an absolutely unparalleled vehicle combat PvP game, available on PC, console, and mobile, and just so happens to be a game that I've played and actually like. Enjoy the over 2,500 combat vehicles from 10 major nations to choose from, and engage in intense PvP situations with detailed graphics and authentic sound effects. So hurry and join the over 70 million worldwide players. If I had a nickel for every War Thunder player, I'd have a lot of nickels. Too many, as a matter of fact. Someone help me, please. Help me by downloading War Thunder for free on PC, Xbox, PlayStation, and mobile by clicking either the links in the description or the pinned comment. Both new and players returning after 6 months of inactivity will receive an epic bonus package. This can be claimed on both PC and console and includes 7 days of premium account time, the Eagle of Valor decorator, and 100,000 silver lions. It's only available for a limited time. So thank you to War Thunder for sponsoring this video, and thank you ghouls for supporting them. Remember, the more that you support my sponsors, the more that I can get in the future, and the more that I can actually keep making these videos. And now back to the video. Oh my god, I'm angering so many creatures. Get back here. Oh, I'm out of stamina. Oh no. Ah, there he is. Come back here. What the run! Not that way. Stop. God damn it. No. God damn it. Well, there's death number 2. Oh my god, not the ichthyes. Not the ichthyes. Why are there so many ichthyes? Upon respawning, I determined that I need to be armed to the teeth if I'm going to take out this pig. And so as a means of ascending beyond comprehension, Ghoul with Gruel, annihilator of all evil and consumer of femboy ASMR audio, made a pair of cloth pant. Have I f***ed myself over? Am I not gonna be able to finish this video? Phiomia! Okay, but what's in the area? A bunch of dillos and a bunch of trikes. 2 Phiomias, as a matter of fact, and baby Phiomia. Oh my goodness. Like, what the hell? Why is it attacking me? I've never seen a Phiomia attack back. Stop attacking me. Okay, it's torpor running, but my leg's broken. I can't believe a pig broke my leg. Oh my god, and there's a compy on my ass. Get off my ass, compy. Weakened from my previous battle with this shit pig, I'm unable to run, and I was targeted by a pair of bugs. Bugs! There's bugs in my skin! I'm beginning to think I'm not good at this game. Upon respawning, I'm still emotionally recovering from getting my bussy desecrated by an oversized bug outside of my Tuesday nights that I won't elaborate on. Am I not gonna tame a Phiomia on day 1? I don't think I am. Do I have any options available to me? I have a slingshot, actually. I should probably be trying to use a slingshot. So I took this time to craft up a slingshot. Maybe after this, my parents won't be so disappointed in me. And that's the end of day 1. All right, I have slingshots now. I have means of inflicting torpor. Now that I have a means of damage, I must find victim. In order to give my crumbling life any direction at all, I set out once again to find a pig. I think the last time I was on the island also was during the Rex video. I haven't been back on the island since. I think people forget how badly your character sucks at level 1. Like, I could very easily get to like level 70 now with like explorer notes and stuff. Ah, Pego! I scoured the landscape, masterfully navigating the terrain better than anyone else has before. Ah! Come on! Get up! Get up! Up! Get the fuck up! Ah! Okay. I can't believe I haven't played vanilla ARK for like a year and a half. Like, this is what I've been missing. Oh, that's a lot of nonsense. Is this theory gonna f my asshole? Oh my goodness, it is pig. I finally spotted my Phiomia. I would just have to hope that I can get it knocked out before any misfortune befalls it. Why are there so many creatures? Ah, raptor. Okay, Mr. Pig. Bee-boo big. I carefully approached the Phiomia, not realizing that I was freezing to death. Ah! This entire video is just gonna be, can I tame one Phiomia in 100 days? Oh God, I forgot about my lady. I forgot how terrifying my lady was. Am I still freezing to death? Why is it so cold? Why is it 1 degree Celsius? Okay, I've said this before, but I don't believe we should follow the Celsius or Fahrenheit scale. I 100% believe in the supremacy of the Kelvin scale, which is Celsius degrees above absolute zero. Oh, it's a nice nippy day out. It's only 280 degrees. I then died a few more times for good measure, just making sure to hammer home the fact that this world is a place of turmoil. All right, I'm at least not dying. Jesus! Time to eat some ghoul flesh. And I set out to go find myself a Phiomia. All right, I guarantee in the script right now, I'm gonna say some shit like, I then set out to go find myself a Phiomia. God damn it. So if I do say something like that, make sure to comment something like, Ghoul, you're completely predictable, and you have long nipples. Oh! But of course I'm thirsty right when I find one. Are you absolutely fucking me? Are you absolutely fucking me right now? I didn't make a slingshot. Once I had made my slingshot, I started pelting this pig with a plethora of pebbles. Penis. Yeah. What the hell? Dude, this Tame is gonna kill me. Wait! Stop! Slow down! Get back here! How many of you thought today that you would be watching a basement-dwelling gooner try to shoot rocks at an imaginary pig? Ah, yeah! Got him. He's stuck. Why are you not going to sleep? The battle was intense, but after landing a satisfying strike to the head, I knocked this Phiomia out. Oh! He's out. He's out. Holy shit. Oh my God, I hear compies. God damn it. Okay, I need to make the saddle. I can't die. I can't die. I can't die. I'm making the saddle. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Stay away from me. Oh my God. It's up. It's up. I find myself in a bit of a pickle. If I stop moving, then these compies are going to eat me. But I need to stop moving to put the saddle on my pig. So this is going to take surgical precision. With a pack of compies attempting to do unclean things to me, I don't need to keep this pig alive, but I do need to saddle it and ride it at any cost necessary. I just need to get the saddle on the pig and ride it, and that counts. Okay, really quickly, really quickly. Oh, on. Ah! Okay, go, 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 go. Oh! I did it. I did it, chat. I was able to tame a single Phiomia. I was not expecting that. Are these compies going to eat me while I'm unconscious is the question. Yep, yes they are. As this pack of compies consumed my body, my overwhelming goon depression was replaced with momentary exaltation. Completing the Phiomia tame now pushes me to level 9, where I unlock such utilities as the mortar and pestle, the wooden club, the bola, and of course my next creature, the parasaur. Jesus! That never doesn't terrify me. I can't get blue drops because they open at level 15 and I'm only level 9. 25? What the hell? I spent some time getting a starter base going, if you want to call it that. I'll need hide for bolas, so with a swift axe to the face, I was able to kill this dillo. All right, I guarantee in the script I'm gonna say some shit like, and with a swift axe to the face, I was able to kill this dillo. God damn it, stop doing that. What am I doing? What am I making? Oh, bola. That's what I need. I then used the hide I got to make my first bolas. The parasaur is a much more common and easily tameable creature than the fucking Phiomia for some reason. So it wasn't long before I found one, beat it senseless, and shoved a fistful of meja berries up its parasaur ass. I killed a nearby parasaur for hide for the saddle, but died to the cold before I was able to use it. Ah! Upon respawning, I collected my gear and saddled my parasaur with my parasaur skin parasaur saddle, therefore completing my third tame in a grotesque manner. Now advancing to level 10, I have the bow and I have arrows available to me, and my next tame now becomes the Carbonemus. I can tell that I'll have some pain ahead of me as the turtle saddle takes cementing paste, which on the island is rarer than an ARK player being happy. And your child is a male. How convenient. Perhaps we don't discuss the implications. So the priority now becomes to get cementing paste. And then after that, I can focus on getting my turtle. I think the strat here is to breed my two parasaurs so that I'm not restarting from square one when my parasaur inevitably dies. When my parasaur eventually grew to full maturity, I started breeding him with my female one. And due to no particular reason, I named these two parasaurs Sigmund Freud and Amalia Freud, respectively. I then hatched up the egg that they produced with the intention of imprinting it. And when my parasaur was finally matured, I saddled it and set out in search of that sweet, pasty, gooey goodness. I'm gonna rub it all over my skin and lick it off like I'm a little cat. Just as a bit of a side note, in my original Tame Ladder video, I didn't have auto engrams on because I thought it would be an interesting concept to have to allocate my engram points intelligently, but the issue is that you just don't get enough engram points to buy every saddle, so in this video, I do have auto engrams on. I should be streaming these playthroughs, yeah, but okay. Here's the reason why I don't stream. I don't like streaming. Streaming, it's very stressful, and it's rough to basically just sit there and improv based on nothing for like 2 hours. And finally, after fighting through my desires to be tied up and emotionally abused by a muscular goth woman, I made it to the beaver dam spot. Are there beaver dams? Are there anywhere maybe very beaver dam? Now we'll just have to hope that there is a damn dam nearby. I literally just need 10 paste. That is all that I need, is 10 cementing paste. After all, I'd rather get pegged before I set foot in the redwoods. After an unrelated recording break, I made my way to set foot in the redwoods. Oh my god, there's a Carno. I cannot outrun a Carno. What are you doing? Don't bring him here! Oh my god, oh my god. And I'm gonna get eaten by bugs. Why is this parasaur following me? Stop. Oh my god, there's another Carno. We're okay. I'm at the spot. And despite a fellow parasaur being absolutely not a bro, I finally did make it to the next beaver spot. And now it's time to loot those beaver dams that definitely spawned in. Just a single one would be preferable. We have beaver here, which means that beaver dam could be imminent. Okay, we'll find one. We'll find one. There is one dam that will be here. I guarantee it. Dude, this sucks so bad. This is the worst video I've ever made. This is gonna be so fucking boring. This is just gonna be me walking around looking for dams. I don't think this beaver spawned a dam. Why must I be relegated to forever be trapped in this purgatory of ARK? You know, to be honest, I always shit talk ARK and I say that I hate the game, but I honestly would not be playing anything else. Like every other game I hate more than I hate ARK. Because this is a world of suffering that we live in, I decided to just dejectedly make my way home. Although as I'm walking home, this does give me a good opportunity to search through any white drops that I might come across. Oh my god! No fucking way! Absolutely no fucking way. Holy shit. Oh my god. Okay. How do I not die? Now I need to do that. Oh my god. That was the luckiest drop pull of my goddamn life. With that absolutely insane loot drop pull, the gods of ARK have blessed me with a purpose to keep going. Seeing as if I die now, it's back to hunting for cementing paste. Going into this canyon was a bad idea, wasn't it? As nerve-wracking as it was, I did eventually make my way to the beach. I'm still far from my base, but if I tame a turtle here, I won't run as much of a risk trying to get back to my base. Do I go home or do I just tame a turtle? I think it's more likely that I die if I go home than if I just find a turtle here to tame. I ran out of rocks. I need more rocks. Rocks. Okay, I have stone. I'm gonna die. I just know it. Heyo! As I waited for this turtle to tame up, I contemplated what challenges I face ahead of me. How will I manage some of the more difficult tames, and when will I be happy again? What is the purpose of producing when that which we produce will be infinitely diminished by countless corporate leeches sucking you dry of everything that you own in exchange for nothing? And how can one be moral in a system that rewards vampiric immorality? God damn, bro, my ass cheeks are so fucking sore right now. With the turtle now tamed, I can advance to level 13, unlocking such items as the wood structures, spiked wall, and goddamn cementing paste. Not willing to subject myself to returning to my original base to retrieve Sigmund Freud, I came to the conclusion that the Ghoul with Gruel Goth Gamer Girl X Femboy submission compound shall be built anew atop this location. And so, I did that. While I build out my base, allow me to tell you about my new second channel that I started called The Ghoul Corner. Over there, it'll be a little bit more casual, a little bit less scripted, a little bit less edited, and it won't necessarily be art content. It's really just some extra gaming content that I'll film for people that just need more ghoul in their life. Anyway, my next tame will be the Ichthyosaurus, which is tamed after gently feeding it meat. Relatable. One small issue, however, is that it'll often swim away between feeding intervals, meaning you'll need to use prime meat so that you can tame it with a single feeding. A not so fun fact is that all babies drop prime meat. So after taming a nearby turtle, I then tamed her child as well. So after taming a nearby turtle, I, by some unknown method, found some humanely sourced prime meat. With said humanely sourced prime meat, I then mounted my new turtle, who is completely happy under this new management she finds herself under, and we set out to find an ichthy. Is there a single goddamn dolphin near me? Because I think there may be not one. Okay, cool, okay. Now that I have a water tame, this opens up tons of new possibilities to me. That's unfortunate. He was just a means to an end, however. My next tame will be the Patchy at level 14, with no new significant engrams available to me. After spending the morning of day 7 consuming copious amounts of sissy hypno hentai, I was now prepared to find my Pachycephalosaurus. Which Pachycephalosaurus I did soon find. Bola, trank, feed, tame, saddle, ride, and immediately kill. Oh my god, it's a massacre! Bringing me to my first actually good tame, the trike. I've also unlocked a significant amount of good engrams, such as gunpowder, the raft, the large storage box, and the large animal feces of incomprehensible human suffering. Okay, boat is boat. There was a nearby trike that had a couple babies, so the plan becomes to replace mother.
Time to set to the 7 seas, me hearties.
I came to the conclusion that I should make a sort of trap, non-trap thing, just so that I can have some cover to play around as this trike attempts to rip out my intestines. Oh god, I aggroed the other one. Oh my god. I'm sorry. Oh, I can't reverse. Thought my boat could reverse. All right, you belong to me now. You're mine. The morning of day 8 was spent waiting for my trikes to raise, and when they finally were, I saddled and rode one, therefore completing this tame. My next tame is another good upgrade, as I'll be going after the raptor next. I'm also starting to see some good engrams, such as the water tank, the preserving bin, and the wood gateway. After circumnavigating basically half of the entire map and spotting not a single raptor somehow, I quickly stopped at an artifact cave to get my first bit of crystal for a spyglass and to make dino balls. The spyglass not only makes it much easier to see my irreparable failures, but it also makes dinosaurs much easier to spot. Oh, raptor! I was able to knock out and quickly tame this raptor, moving me to level 20. Level 20 is special as I can now craft such items as the forge, smithy, metal pick, and metal hatchet, therefore granting me any such ability to actually harvest any goddamn resources. My next tame is the horse, and not only will I actually need to fucking find one, but I'll also need to berry tame it, as I can't yet craft the medium crop plot for carrots. Oh my god, what is my luck? Dude, what actually is my luck? Like, I don't know what is happening. Oh, what the hell? I didn't even notice I got a better slingshot. That's actually goated. That will be very helpful. With that second insane loot drop that I found, the challenge now becomes to find a single fucking horse before all of my carrots decompose into an amalgamation of nebulous orange sludge. I then went home and crafted all of the new structures available to me as a means of expanding the overwhelming might of the Ghoul Empire. Day 11, I loaded up my inventory with some of my carrots and I set out to do a bit of horsing around. Spotting a level 80 raptor, however, I gave it a quick bola and started bashing it in the face with rocks to make it my friend, as one does. Logically, I left that raptor unconscious in the middle of the jungle to do some more soul searching and horse searching. While I was in the area, I decided to stop at the chitin cave to get me some crystal, seeing as it's day 11 and I've collected a total of none. Can I not harvest these? Okay, never mind. I am like all the way across the map right now. With still no horses spotted, I'll just need to return to my raptor safely and not get killed due to gross incompetence. Did I get dismounted? This just in, ladies and gentlemen. Ghoul is the worst ARK player known to mankind. Now, if you look closely here, you'll see in this critical situation, he successfully bullies, that's right folks, his own raptor. We'll keep you updated as more details are presented. Back to Ghoul in the studio. That was Ghoul live at the White House. In other news, fatal kitten attack, thousands dead, and new study on the long-term effects of reusable mustaches. What the f am I watching right now? God damn it, god damn it. Okay, that was a big mistake. And there's bugs. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how Ghoul dies. By goddamn piranhas every time. That was amazing. That was some really good gameplay, Ghoul. My skills know no bounds. I bola my own raptor and then swim immediately into a bunch of piranhas. Oh, Jesus! I forgot again. Completely silenced by the gravity of my own incompetence, I dejectedly spent the rest of the day re-gearing. After re-gearing, I loaded my boat with a preserving bin full of my remaining carrots and my trusty trike, and we set out for some more horseplay. I, however, got immediately distracted and abandoned my boat and mounted my trike to get my one raptor that I abandoned yesterday. Getting to my new raptor, I mounted it and abandoned my trike in the middle of the jungle. Everything is alright, however, because this new raptor opens up infinite possibilities to me. Ah! No, I don't want a Pego. I don't want a pet Pego. Alright, challenge failed. Oi! Oh my god! Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Dude, fuck off! Fuck off! I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die to goddamn Microraptor! Holy shit. Holy fucking shit, oh my god. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what we in the business like to call being up shit's creek. I have successfully created a situation for myself wherein my boat is not at my base, I abandoned my trike in the middle of the jungle, both of my raptors are either dead or abandoned, and I still haven't seen a single goddamn fucking horse! I think right now the strategy is to stop getting all of my creatures killed and to actually make some progress, I reckon. I resigned to the fact that I should probably stop horsing around and actually make some progress by getting some stronger tames or better gear or boat. And so what better way to accomplish this than immediately looking for a horse? 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 Was there horse here? You're not horse. Quick update for you guys. I have still not seen a single goddamn horse. Raptor's cool. Amazing. And I've got one bola. Oh my god. Thank you. Thank you so much. Apparently my boat had a bed on it, so I respawned on it and I brought my boat back home. To quote Albert Einstein, insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. And completely unrelated, I went out once again looking for this horse. It seems as though expecting different results proved to be fruitful, and we can all rest assured that Ghoul is indeed not insane. Oh, what the f? Oh my god, where'd it go? Oh, Jesus. Okay, I'm leaving my trike. I don't fucking care. Oh my god. Stop. Oh my god. Okay. No! Oh, Jesus Christ. Are you absolutely fucking me right now? I swear to god if I die from this. I cannot believe Troodons inflict that much goddamn torpor. Like, that is unethical. There it is. Okay. No, stop! Stop. You leave horse alone. Fuck. Goddamn Troodon. Ride? Okay. What? This is going to suck very badly. I can foresee this being extremely painful. God damn it! No! Just leave me be. I'm just an innocent ghoul. I don't even taste that good. I eat only gruel. I, by the grace of the almighty Rhea Ripley, somehow made it back to my horse. Now I just need to not fuck up this tame. Oh no. Stop. Oh my god. Oh my god, this Dillo's on me! This horse is gonna die. Stop eating my horse! No, stop! It's such a lost cause. It's a lost cause. No! Oh my god, this is bad. Okay, I just have to run. Leave me alone! What is happening? This is complete mayhem. My trike's still alive, though? No! Stop. Just stop. Bro just bit me and then ran away. Bro seriously just skedaddled. Oh, he's back. I'm in a furious death battle with a Dillo right now. If you guys didn't believe that Ghoul is the worst ARK player in the world, here is evidence. I swear to God. Stop. Oh my fuck? I don't know about you guys, but I'm having the grandest time of my existence. It was day 15 when I came to the conclusion that I should actually quit this horse nonsense and actually tame a high-level trike. There was a level 80 near my home. No, it's not high level, but it's twice the level of my current trike, so I decided to use what little trank arrows that I had to knock it out. And by the way, I found these trank arrows in a drop earlier. I don't know if I showed it in the video or not. I'm too lazy to look back if I did. And so to keep myself safe, I made my trap, non-trap, strafe box thingy, and I started tranking this bastard out. I had to finish this trank off with the slingshot, but I eventually did finish it. When my trike tamed, I brought her home, and I would spend the next bit watching as my trikes violently bred, as any well-adjusted ARK player does. Throughout day 16, I would continue breeding my trikes, trying to get the good health onto an imprintable baby. Oh my god, finally. As my trike was raising up, I would continue doing chores. Always chores. The chores never end, and neither does the suffering of the ghoul with the gruel. There is absolutely nothing that could possibly make me like this game. ARK is my absolute favorite game, and nothing can happen that will convince me otherwise. I got an imprint on a baby trike, and because it will be by far my most powerful tame, I decided to actually name it. I should probably give this trike a name so I get emotionally attached to it before it dies. Alright, Chip. You're gonna hang out there, Chip, until I can saddle you. And finally, when Chip was raised and saddled, we once again went out to find horse. For the 6th time. No fucking way. No fucking way, dude. Holy shit. Oh my god. And it's in a safe spot. Oh my goodness. Okay. Do I berry tame this or do I get carrots? I'm gonna get carrots. I think I have like 2 left at my house. I only had 2 carrots left when I got to horse, and they were about to expire. I slowly approached it to give it the offering of 1 surprise carrot. Very sneakily, we sneaky on the beaky. Oh! Holy shit. Okay. Chip, I got the horse. And finally, now that I've tamed this goddamn horse, I have available to me the trank arrow, now granting me a much improved method of inflicting self-mental mutilation. Or torpor. That's what I meant. Before I can level up, however, I'll need to actually make the horse saddle. All right, hold your horses there, partner. Okay, horse is now saddled. I can use horse to do something, but I don't really know what. And I can also use horse as mortar and pestle. Glorious. With the horse now saddled, my next tame will be the scorpion, which commonly spawns in such friendly places as the volcano, caves, Giga Mountain. I'm glad I've got such a nice, easy tame ahead of me. All right, I have my scorpion saddle, and now I need to find scorpion somewhere. Everywhere that there are scorpions, there are also very much many bad, scary thing. Upon the back of my mighty trike, Chip, we set out to conquer not only the scorpion, but my extreme self-loathing as well. TLDR, my game crashed and sent me back to the beginning of day 18. Bruh, I'm all the way back. Oh my god, dude, I'm all the way back here. Are you serious? I didn't even get to name my horse. All right, let me rename my horse. There we go. God damn it. I don't want to go back out, dude. All right, I guess I have to. I'll do it again later, though. I'll do it sometime later. I decided it's probably just best to set up my base at the bottom of the volcano. So after loading Chip's inventory up, we set out once again. Oh my god, I hate so much that they nerfed the trike's charge ability. Like, now it gets stopped by literally everything. We need to return to the Giga Chad trike from ASE. Oh, fuck off! God damn it! God damn it! Nope. Okay. Alright, here we go. Okay. Oh, this is bad. This is so bad. This is very, very bad. Oh my god. I would claim you, but I cannot. As dictated by the bogus rules that I set out by myself. It is an absolute miracle that Chip is fucking goated. Chip literally just took on 2 Theries by himself, and then he dies to bugs. What are all of these Troodons? Why are there so many? We're okay. We're okay. It's okay. We're okay. Chip is okay. Chip is undefeatable. Okay, Chip is doing all right, I assume. I need to go that way, but I don't want to go that way. I don't know what level this theory is. It could be very high level, in which case I should not, I should not fight it. Maybe if I get a good stun on it first. Oh, actually, I might be free. Okay, okay. Just don't come this way. we're okay. I was completely calm the entire way through. Dude, if I run into a Giga right now, I'm gonna be so pissed. Have I ever told you guys how much I hate the bugs? When I was doing my damage video, the bugs were the worst. They'd like come at you out of nowhere and they deal like 1700 damage. We were able to hold off the threats we faced on the way to the volcano, but as night fell, I was succumbing to the cold, so I quickly placed a bed down so that I could respawn after dying. I actually need to just make a campfire. I'm gonna freeze to death. Where's my death bag? I have that. I have that. Very good. Very good, very good, very good. Jesus! Keep forgetting about my lady. Why is it so cold? What the hell? Oh my god, Chip, you're gonna have to keep me warm, buddy. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's still too cold! Why? Alright, well, gotta wait for my cooldown to finish. I also know there's gonna be some dumbass out there that's like, oh, did you know that you can make hide armor and you'll be warmer? It's like, bitch, does it look like I have goddamn hide armor? Never mind. And when the morning came, and after Ghoul had his morning bowl of Gruel, we continued on our way. Day 19 was no less stuffed with torment, as Chip took on an absolute onslaught as we made our way deeper into the map. There's a big-ass Cerato over there, though. A Cerato and... Ah, that's an alpha! Oh, god damn it. All right, Chip. Just don't let it touch me, and I'll be all right. Top 10 anime battles of all time? What? Stop! Hey, get back here, coward. Ooh, what did I get? Okay, I don't have crossbows yet, so I can't keep the crossbow. Ah! Okay. Holy! All right, Chip is the absolute goat. I got new boots. I'm putting on the boots, and I got a hatchet. Chip, how are you doing, buddy? You're doing all right. Okay, why does pumping melee do nothing? That's my question. I have 34 levels that I can't use. I don't know if I'll be able to take on that Spino. This is what I've been missing. Just playing some nice, calming vanilla. Just not having to worry about anything. Just enjoying myself. Chip is absolutely goated, however, so we were able to make it all the way to Chitin Cave. And once we were at the location, I started setting up my third starter base. Once I got myself established, I went deeper into the nearby cave to get some crystal. This is gonna prove to be disastrous, I just know it. Can I mine you? Yes, I can. Okay, that's all I need. I'm terrified. Oh, Jesus! Oh, hey, scorpion. Okay, I'll tame the scorpion when I get back. If only I had frames. Do I have my scorpion saddle or did I leave it at the house? I left it at the house. Lovely. That's all right, I can just make a new one. Once I retrieved trank arrows back at the surface, I returned to knock out the scorpion, which I had beheld. Oh, hello. Where are you at? Ah! Oh my god, he's so high level. This was a bad idea. This was such a bad idea. You're okay. You're okay, buddy. You're okay. Okay, buddy. You're okay. Ah! All right, don't worry. Okay. All right, there we go. We're torpor running now, I assume. I think he has brain worms. Heyo. And you want rotten meat. Classic scorpion behavior. Bro is a rotten meativore. Why I have no frames? Can someone explain this to me? Why did Ghoul get a 24 gig graphics card if he's gonna be playing at 60 frames? I then made the saddle, seeing as the saddle that I had was left at the old base by one incompetent gooner. I then returned to saddle and ride this scorpion. Heyo, my scorpion's stuck. That's why he couldn't get to me. I just assumed he gained a conscience, but it turns out he just couldn't get to me. He would have murdered me happily if he could. Oh, sorry. 1900 health. Yeah, this scorpion can surpass Chip. Moving on to the Procoptodon step of the Tame ladder, I now have available to me fur armor. Will I use it, however? That remains to be seen. But also no. The Procoptodon is tamed with rare mushrooms, so for the rest of day 20, I would make preparations to enter the swamp with Chip. Would you consider a scorpion a bug? Like, is a scorpion a spider? Or is it like a whole different thing? All right, Chip, you and I are going on a little trip. Will we survive? Likely not. And when I felt ready, I started making my way there in the least precarious way that I could possibly think of. Dude, I swear to God, I'm gonna land on top of a Rex. I'm gonna land on top of like an Alpha Rex or an Alpha Raptor. So far, no Rex to land on, which is optimal. Oh, that's a Spino. Goodbye. Good absolute bye. I wish you the best, sir, but f*** off. Oh, that bear can kill me. That bear's gonna kill me so badly. What? That's my raptor. Holy shit. I didn't think he survived. Oh my god, those same goddamn microraptors are here. I'll take the raptor. I think the raptor's probably faster than Chip. Chip is tankier, but the raptor's faster. Oh, Aloes. Okay. Am I faster than Aloes? Yes, I am. Oh god, this is suboptimal to say the least. Okay, I'm going into the woods to avoid this Spino. Fucking, I'm stuck. Okay, and there's terror birds on me. I can't see, cool. This was a great idea. This was a mighty wonderful idea. I'm also realizing that the only thing in my inventory is Chip, so if a Pego gets me, then they're taking Chip. All right, I'm safe to regen Stam here. I will survive. I don't know the rest. Dude, who decided to move me into the redwoods? Like, who told me it was a good idea to move right next to the redwoods, please? This is so precarious. Oh my god! This is suboptimal to say the least. This is where I pull out Chip, I think. Oi, f off! Stop! And after fighting my way through hordes of e-girls like I often have to do, I can finally harvest my rare mushrooms. After collecting my mysterious swampy shrooms, I started making my way back home. God damn it, the microraptors! Okay. No, please, Mr. Snake. Chip, I need you. I need you now. God damn it, I fell asleep. No. Oh, god damn it. That's bad. That's very bad. That is exceptionally not good. I had died in the worst possible place. Chip was safe in my inventory, but I'd still need to quickly make my way back if I want to get back on track. The best tame I had was my scorpion, so I balled it up and I took a daring leap off the volcano to get back to my body and save Chip. Oh no! God damn it, I deployed it way too fast. Glad to see I'm still a goddamn moron. Every time I see goblins, I'm just like, Jesus Christ, who put you on this planet? Genuinely. Goblins take up so much of the spotlight that ghouls deserve. Like, I only really got to talk about it in the Terraria video, but I fucking hate goddamn goblins. Can someone explain to me why r/goblin girls exists, but r/ghoul girls does not? Oh my god, I hear nonsense. Ah! The bugs! How can I get poisoned by bugs? I am a bug. So yeah, back to my original statement. Fuck goblins. Fuck goblins and everyone who likes goblins. We need more ghoul representation. I think I'm gonna die of the heat. Almost dying to the heat, I quickly made a sleeping bag so that I could respawn. Fighting my way past yet another squad of ghoul-hungry e-girls, I managed to fight my way back to my death bag. I threw Chip out, and finally, with rare mushrooms in inventory, I started making my way back home once again. I don't know about you guys, but I'm just having such a good time. Genuinely, this is the first time I've had a good time in ARK in so long. It's been so long. I don't remember the last time I was happy. The Percoptodon saddle requires wool, so next I took Chip out to the tundra to betray all of my allied furries and harvest them for their fuzzy skin. Don't fear roar me! Don't do it! Alright, that's it. Chip's dead. Oh my god, Chip's dead. Oh no. Okay. God damn it. Oh no, I'm so sad about Chip. Alright, just let me go home in peace. Never mind. No, stop! God fucking damn it. Shit. Alright, Mr. Scorpion, you and I are going on a little adventure. Using what little gear I had, I mounted my last powerful tame and set out to retrieve my stuff. Jesus! Forgot about my lady again. As I approached my death bag, I would need to carefully navigate around to avoid the wolves who had killed me prior. Oh my god. What? Why was that an instant kill? All right, I'm doing something. Oh, okay. Well, everything is going wrong at once. I'll just make a bow over here. I'll just hang out in my cave and make a bow. Jesus! I forgot about my lady. Oh my god, this is absolute mayhem. Make a hat immediately. Holy shit. That is actually terrifying. My lady looks like goddamn Godric the Grafted over here. Okay, into the cave. In the cave. Please tell me you can't follow me. He can. Oh no. This is bad. No! Oh no. That is bad. Stop breaking my stuff, please. All right. Everything's okay. Fuck off! Don't break my bed. Jesus! Did you break my bed? Yes, you did break my bed. Okay. I now have no bed, and I'm completely vulnerable. That Carno had a baby. Were I not doing this challenge, I would have tamed you, sir. Okay. I have bed down again. I think what I need to do right now is something. I have trike eggs, so... And they're all shit. They're all bad. I didn't bring any of my good trike eggs over. Wow, I'm very dumb. I'm sometimes just really dumb, guys. There are times in this world when you realize that Ghoul with Gruel is highly unintelligent. I then set out on my actual last tame as a desperate attempt to recover my stuff. Oh my god! What? Jesus fucking Christ. Well, that's every single one of my tames now dead. I think this calls for a fresh new start, everybody. Jesus! Forgot about my lady. Well, everybody, we've reached that quintessential moment in every single Ghoul video when I've reached rock bottom. Chip was my anchor being, dude. And without Chip, everything just crumbled before my eyes. Once again, as they always do. Now, sometimes I think to myself, am I actually enjoying myself doing this? And I don't think I am. I don't think I really am. But I also can't stop. I'm addicted to this stupid fucking game, and I'm never gonna stop playing, am I? There's no point where I'll be satisfied, I don't think. What must a man do to reach nirvana in this world we find ourselves in? What must a man do? Dude, is it even worth finishing this video without Chip? Genuinely. Like, Chip was the only thing keeping me sane. I'm just gonna sit in this cave for a bit. I'm just gonna lay down in this cave, everybody. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another riveting Ghoul with Gruel video. Like and subscribe. There is no God. Yeah. Well, at least I have trank arrows. That's the one silver lining, is I could get back to where I was, maybe. Perhaps. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Is this the worst video I've ever made? I think as of April 15th, 2025, I think this is the worst video that has ever been uploaded. Once again on the Ghoul YouTube channel, we witness as a man attempts to build a fortress out of the sand of a broken morale, only to be ever washed away by the ever-rising tide of an addiction to ARK. After I was sufficiently re-geared, I set out to tame a new raptor or a new trike, just something that I can use to fight. I spotted a pair of scorpions while I was out committing shenanigans. Next, I brought them home to breed violently. They've got no decency, I swear, just doing this all out in the open. As I brought new life into this world, I immediately abandoned this baby in order to search for more tames. After spotting a level 145 trike, I started wang-jangling my piece of shit trike trap thingy together, and when it was built, I initiated the tranking process. And I not only ran out of arrows, but I ran out of arrows twice, and not only that, I ran out of arrows thrice. Finally, I managed to finish this knockout. As it was taming, I watched in horror as an alpha raptor slowly lurked closer and closer to my tame. I got the saddle made, now I need to make sure this trike does not die, because if this trike dies, then I am kind of shit out of luck again. I am even shitter out of luck, because then I'll have to actually farm more tranks, and I don't want to have to do that. Ooh, that alpha raptor is very close. That alpha raptor is too close for comfort. Yeah, just go fight that stego over there, buddy. Just go fight that stego. Or that pteranodon. Either one is fine with me, just not me. No, 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 bad, 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 bad. Why is it just so typical that the closest creature to me is this alpha raptor? Please don't. This is all I have. This is my last hope. Please don't. My heart's actually pounding right now. Oh, Jesus. My trike is so close to taming. Stop, stop, stop. Just stop. 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 No, 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 no. I should probably kite it away. My trike just needs to eat one more time. Okay, follow me immediately. We're leaving. Okay, okay, buddy. We are leaving. 44 points into melee, and it's still nothing. Like, I don't know what the deal with melee is. Oh my god, that was way more intense than I care to admit. And learning from my mistakes, let's immediately get some narcotics cooking, because I was not prioritizing that, but I should have been. Oh, it feels so good to actually have narcotics cooking. So 383 damage to 389 damage. I feel like that's not enough. Like, I feel like I should be gaining more damage per level, unless I'm severely mistaken. For the entirety of day 25 and 26, I would breed this new trike with the low-level eggs that I brought from my old base. This was all in an attempt to get all of the good stats onto an imprintable baby who could replace Chip. Although I don't know who could possibly fill such a large gape he left in me. My heart, that is. By the end of day 26, I got every good stat onto a baby female, so I would continue to imprint her into day 27. Day 27, the hairs in my crack have absorbed the sweat from the cleft of my gamer chair, creating a smell that can only be described as biological warfare. Completely unrelated, I set out to tame the Procoptodon, which will be nice seeing as it's basically the first creature that has any amount of movement that I've been able to tame. And so with billboards in inventory and femboy hypno hentai ASMR videos playing in the background, I took the time to exhaustively search the redwoods, and misguidedly, for some reason, I was told that they don't spawn here, which they do. Luckily for me, I was too stupid to validate this, so I went to the nearest spot that I knew that they spawned, Giga Mountain. Lovely. While searching for this moronic marsupial, I did spot a level 135 raptor. Oh my god, oh my god. Finally, it's been 8 in-game days searching for it, but I finally spotted this fucking kangaroo. All I need to do is just not fuck up this trap. Oh, god damn it. Oh my god. Please, please, please. Okay. Fuck, come on, stop. Oh my god. I don't have my trike. I lost my trike. I don't know where my trike is. Oh, fuck. Oh shit. I should go after the kangaroo. This is more important. I have to like pin it up against something. Stop. Okay. Please. Oh! Okay. Holy shit, okay. Let's get this bitch knocked out. What? He just he just left. I didn't think my gape was big enough, but apparently my gape was very big. I had no idea how big my gape was. And I fell victim to an issue I've been facing for most of my adult life. My gape was too big. Eventually, I did have to use the creature tracker to track it down. And finally, after trapping it physically, I finally knocked it out. And after giving it some mysterious swamp shrooms, it was now indebted to me for all of eternity. After riding my new Procoptodon, my next creature on the ladder becomes the Stego, leveling me to 26, granting me such engrams as the ever-important stone structures, the medium crop plot, and the crossbow. So I then went out to find a Stego, which proved to be difficult seeing as Stegos will literally pick fights with anything it comes across. Luckily, I was able to isolate one and I started tranking it out. My world is a series of tumultuous events. Someone please help me. I am trapped. I was luckily able to find a new Stego, which I tranked, tamed, took home, and some other fourth thing that starts with T. With the Stego now completed, this unlocks the Stone Dino Gate for me. My next tame will be the Patchy Rhino, which takes bug repellent to tame. So in order to make that bug repellent, I quickly placed down some crop plots to get my illegal citronal business finally going. Even after all these years, the archaic laws on the ARKs are still stuck in the past. I guess that's what we get for having literal dinosaurs in our public councils. Needing pelt, wool, or hair for this bug repellent, I mounted my Procoptodon, who by the way, I appropriately named Taint. I was thinking that I would easily be able to find some. However, after killing plenty of pelty creatures, it seemed to not be the case. How does a Perlovia not drop wool? What is this nonsense? Finally, after I had melted 50% of my brain cells, I spotted a sheep. Sadly, I won't be able to tame it, seeing as it's not saddleable. Confound these blasted self-imposed rules. And now to race the clock and get back home before I meet my inevitable demise. Day 32, I spent ghouling my Gruel as I waited for my lemons to grow. This is quite literally the ARK version of watching paint dry. Someone please end my suffering, I am in pain. I guarantee in the script right now I'm gonna say some shit like, and while I waited for my lemons to grow, I took this time to farm some more metal. In fact, while I waited for my lemons to grow, I took this time to farm some more metal. Stop doing that. All right, and there is my second bug repellent. I assume this is enough to tame a single patchy rhino. Finally, I came across a patchy rhino and I started wangling its jangles. Take it, take it. Hello? What the f? Oh, it's a knockout. Okay, I'm a moron. I thought this was a passive tame this whole time. You just farted. I guess I only needed one bug repellent this whole time. Waking in 6 seconds, what the f? Quick, quick, quick. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh, and there's a car note right there. Ah! All right, just let me ride you. Okay, I wrote it. Goodbye. Goodbye. I don't care about you. I abandon you to die, good sir. You were a means to an end, but you served your purpose and are no longer important to me. Oh, no. Oh, oh, god damn it. Oh, this is when we start to get into the bullshit tames. Oh, with no new significant engrams unlocked, aside from the femboy leash and collar, my next tame becomes the manta. Thinking back to my previous tame ladder video, I've completely blocked the manta out of my memory, seeing as I spent 6 actual hours trying to fucking tame it. 3 of those hours, mind you, were fishing trying to get angler gel. So what I'll need is I'll need a new ichthy saddle so that I can kill an anglerfish, but I'll also need some Lazarus chowder so that I can goddamn breathe, because scuba gear is all the way on level 81 and I'm only at level 28, so I'm just slightly behind getting scuba gear, just slightly. I'm still not quite at scuba gear just by the skin of my teeth, so I would spend the rest of the day getting crops growing so that I can make Lazarus chowder, which when consumed will extend my oxygen capacity to a usable amount. Oh no, I'm freezing again. This is not good. This is indeed not good. I don't have hide. Okay, Lena Paul, I need you to save me. I need to get hide by any means. By any means necessary. Okay, okay, okay. We're okay, we're okay, we're okay. Oh, fuck, oh, fuck, oh, fuck, okay. Oh, no, oh, no. Sleeping bag. Holy shit, please. I don't have enough time. I don't have enough time. Oh. Nope. Holy shit. Oh my god! I am a gaming god! Holy shit! That's just what it's like being the best ARK player in the world, ladies and gentlemen. That's just what it's like. Now I need to immediately make another one. Jesus! I forgot about my lady. Over day 34, I would slowly lose my mind, watching my imaginary video game corn grow, steadily whittling away my finite time I have in this painful existence. Yep, it ain't much, but it's honest work. I've been sitting here watching this corn grow for 30 years, just like my father before me. I swear to God, we're gonna get ARK 2 before this corn grows. Is there something I should be doing while I'm waiting for this? Am I forgetting something important? Finally, with all the ingredients now gathered, I can now make this Lazarus chowder. I then headed to my beach house so that I could get this tame out of the way. God fucking damn it. Have I ever told you guys that Ghoul is an absolute buffoon? And I'll tell you why. It's because I was not recording. Here's a quick synopsis of what happened. Tamed a new ichthy, and I got angler gel. And right now, I'm trying to tame a manta, but it is not going well. Please, 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 don't kill me, don't kill me. Ah! I tamed it. I tamed it. Holy shit. Okay, quick, quick, quick. Okay. Oh my god, we are zooming. Now this is pod racing. All right, can I jump over this island? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna jump over the island. Wait. Okay, go, go, go. Jump. Oh, oh, back in the water. Quick. Ah! Whoop. Sorry about that, buddy. My next tame will be the galley, which may prove difficult seeing as they have a very low health pool in relation to the torpor that they have. After collecting my stuff again, I mounted Taint once again and I started the long journey home. I finally made it back to my base and I started preparing for the galley tame. Here's the difficult part about taming the galley that I found in my last tame ladder video. The galley has such little health that no matter what, if you have a primitive crossbow, you are going to kill it before it tranks out. So I'm hoping that this purple bow is enough to knock it out with one hit, because if not, I'm gonna have to farm alphas for a better crossbow or farm drops for a better crossbow too. While I was out, I spotted a female Procoptodon and I started wangling its jangles, as this is my one and only chance to finally stop relying on Taint. I just think that there is nothing more in here. Oh, holy fucking shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Taint. Taint. It might happen. Taint, what are you doing? Quit fumbling, Taint. This is your lady we're trying to tame. Oh my god, I don't have the patience for this. Taint, you fucking bastard. Lock in, bro. Oh my god, Taint. I'm using all my arrows. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where the fuck? If you fumbled this, Taint. Oh my god, Taint, why? Taint, you fucking bastard. That was your one chance to find love. Taint, I'm not gonna lie, that was the worst performance I've ever seen. Continuing the trend of Ghoul not taming a galley, I spotted a level 135 raptor. On day 37, I finally spotted a galley, which I managed to get trapped. God, I'm so happy to finally be done with this tame. Later that day, I spotted a new galley in the redwoods, but once again, my gape was too big. I got that galley trapped again, somehow, and I carefully started wangling its jangles, trying not to kill it. Oh my god, I hear nonsense. Okay, am I gonna kill you? I hope I am not going to. 69 damage for 300 torpor. Oh, I don't think I can. Please, please, please. Please be enough. Keep going, keep going, keep going. No! Oh, he's losing torpor. Okay, I'll wait for him to have more than 17 health. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Ah! No! Oh shit, Taint! What the fuck was that? Dude, I was so close to, oh my god, Taint, I was so close to knocking that galley out, dude. You've really got to work on your communication skills, buddy. Like, you saw that bitch coming from a mile away. I was occupied. Finally, I found a new galley, and this time, yes, I actually tamed it. After taking it home and riding it, the galley is now completed, and we move on to the moose, or the Pteranodon. As much as I love the Pteranodon for its infinite stamina and its ability to gather berries, I'm right next to the redwoods and I quickly tamed a Megalosaurus instead. Now onto the mammoth step of the tame ladder. Here I unlock some new significant engrams in the Behemoth Stone Gate. This is going to be great to keep out all those hordes of goth gamer girl muscle mommy milfs that are attempting to tear me limb from limb at all times. As I slowly approach my target, I fantasize about all the mammoth piss I'll be able to harvest moving forward. Alright, mammoth is out, but your friend, I'll also try to knock out. Actually, I'll just put him out of his misery. He's struggling. My entire purpose biologically is to hunt mammoths and eject my genetic material. And I'm spending my time making stupid fucking ARK Survival Evolved videos. God fucking damn it! No! No, 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 no. Oh my god. Fucking shit, what? Jesus! I forgot about my lady. My mammoth got eaten. Dude, Taint, why are you fucking useless, Taint? Now, thanks to you being completely incompetent, I need to find a new mammoth. You goddamn imbecile. I then managed to get a new mammoth knocked out, and I waited for it to tame as I warmed my frostbitten ass cheek sitting directly inside of 2 campfires. After saddling and riding my new mammoth, we move on to the Diplo. In the redwoods, I found and knocked out an unsuspecting Diplo. Is it annoying that I'm jumping on your head right now? Does this vex you? I didn't hear a response, so I'm just gonna keep going. Oh, there we go. Next is the Terror Bird. I finally have some good momentum, and I feel great that I'm making such quick progress. Oh my god! All right, well, that's the end of Taint. Taint, you fucking bastard. You were supposed to keep an eye out for me, bro. All right, I take Raptor. Jesus! Forgot about my lady. Oh, don't tell me that Taint died. I'm just too emotionally attached to Taint to lose him. No, of course I can't tell him that. That way he'll know how valuable he is to me. I need to keep his spirits broken so that he does what I say. I finally got back and I sicked my tames on all of the nearby horse shit. Where's my body? I'm just gonna search. Jesus! Are you goddamn fucking kidding me? Are you goddamn fucking kidding me right now? Next, I mounted Lena Paul to save my dumbass raptor and my dumbass Procoptodon. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh my god, that was like 70 fucking dimorphs. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is not good. This is not good, chat. I think that the situation which I find myself in is suboptimal, to say the least. And I'm dying again. Lovely. Everything in my life is falling apart right now. Taint and my raptor are in the middle of the redwoods surrounded by terror birds and thylas, and Lena Paul is getting railed by dimorphs and an alpha raptor. I'm so frazzled, as a matter of fact, that I forgot to record the first part of the day. I forgot to start recording. I went and got Lena, and she's very hurt, and I ran into another alpha raptor, and I'm trying to kill it before Lena dies. All right, Lena, I know you're hurt, but I just need you for this one last thing. Oh, Jesus. After taking care of that alpha raptor, Lena and I trepidatiously made our way deeper into the redwoods. I don't care about my raptor, but I care about Taint. But of course, I can't tell him that, otherwise he's gonna know that I need him. Coming up on Taint, it seems as though he's safe for now, but I'll still need to find my stuff before I die and get Lena and Taint killed along with me. Oh my god, these microraptors again. Lena, please. Off. Goddamn microraptors, dude. All right, Taint, thank you for being completely useless. You goddamn Neanderthal. After a bit more tomfoolery, I finally found my shit. If you disappoint me one more goddamn time, I'm replacing you immediately. I spotted a terror bird harassing a doed, and I decided to heroically step in and tame this terror bird. After saddling and riding it, it looks like my next tame is, well, would you look at that? It's the doed. Are you gonna ball up if I try to knock you out? One way to find out. Ah, I'm sorry. Oh, god damn it, he did ball up. Are you gonna passively fall asleep though? No, you are not. Luckily, I was able to find another one nearby, and I gave it the old wang jangle. How much thatch am I gonna get from this one tree? What is happening? It's still going. When will it ever end? I'm just gonna keep going till I finish. Well, that's some thatch. That's some goddamn thatch if I ever saw it. As a stunning exercise of free will, I consumed about 300 pounds of berries as I waited for this doed to tame up. I then ran home and got this doed saddle crafted up. I'm falling a bit behind in terms of leveling, so I'll need to lock in if I'm actually able to finish this fucking challenge on time. And after riding my doed, my next tame becomes the Sarco, leveling me to level 35 and giving me the long neck rifle. All right, I bet in the script right now, I'm gonna say some shit like, and as much as I don't want to, I'm gonna have to enter the swamp once again. And as much as I don't want to, I'm gonna have to enter the swamp again. I swear to God, if you keep doing that shit. I then found a lone Sarco, which I knocked out. Upon returning to my base and saddling my Sarco, I'm reminded that all is futile. Bottom text. My next tame is finally the Anki, which I quickly knocked out and completed, getting me to level 37 and unlocking chitin armor. I'm rapidly approaching the Calicotherium, which I'll need beer to tame. So I crafted up and placed a beer barrel down, making sure to not look up how to actually work this goddamned contraption. Next, I went out trying to find a saber, which I did. I then knocked it out and waited for it to tame. Around me your familiar face. Quickly finding a second saber, I gave it the old wang jangle and I slapped some meat into its inventory. I then brought it home so that I could make the saddle. Unfortunately, after making the saddle, my saber was nowhere to be found. It appears that in my ignorance, my saber seems to have died somehow. I can't find it literally anywhere and I have no clue how it happened. After checking for carbon monoxide in my home, I went out and claimed a stray baby saber. And when it was raised, I then saddled it and completed this step of the ladder, bringing me finally to my first flyer, the Iguanodon. Over day 47, I would search around for high-level Iguanodons, eventually finding a level 125, which I got knocked out, and a level 130, which I got knocked out. They both tamed, and I brought them home so that they could breed. Of course, after riding one of them, my next tame becomes the Capro, which comes with the shotgun engram. Throughout day 48, I would continue to imprint my baby Iguanodons. When I eventually did get a complete imprint on one, I made sure to give her a name worthy of the task which precedes her. Over the next couple days, I would tame the Capro and I would tame the frog. By the end of day 50, I placed down a new platform as a means of making an actual house so that I could prevent my bear ghoul ass cheeks from being exposed to open air any longer. After getting some finishing touches done on this shit shack, which will now house my nightly fits of interstitial dread, it's time to farm some obsidian, seeing as I'm at level 41. What's on level 41, you may ask? Well, I'm glad you did, you goddamn reprobate, because this is where I get to use some of the structures from a mod of my own making. That's right, bitches, Ghoul's Obsidian Structures is a real mod that you can install on ASA. You'll have to go to the mod description to get exact details, but in short, they basically just add some slightly faster versions of all of the crafting structures. My obsidian cookpot is irrigatable, so now that it's not quite as torturous, I started getting some med brews finally cooking. Going out for my next tame, the Paraceratherium, you know, one of the most common and easily spottable creatures in the game, game, for some inexplicable reason, I cannot for the life of me find a single one. It took me so long, in fact, that the game made me freeze to death as a form of divine intervention, as if to say, Ghoul, stop now. It doesn't have to be this way. Just stop. I ignored all of those warnings, and finally on day 53, I found me a Paracer and I started giving it the old wang jangle. I love nothing more than watching unconscious video game animals as they sleep. My psychological health has never been better. After saddling my new Paraceratherium, my next tame becomes the Calicotherium, my favorite shit-throwing alcoholic, which I quickly found and tamed by offering it the timeless gift of homebrew alcohol. And now for the Pelagornis. I can feel that something is about to go wrong, seeing as I'm actually making quick progress.
Oh no, that was a mistake. That was a mistake.
Having to stoop below anything that might be considered dignified, I had to mount my piece of shit Procoptodon in order to get my stuff back and my Iguanodon named Ass Cheeks. Finally taking this chance to get Taint killed, I abandoned him near South 1, hoping that he'll start a new life in the wild, but knowing his dumbass, he'll probably just starve to death. On day 56, I spotted a Pelagornis who may or may not have been the son of God. Upon touching his robes, the divinity left his body and he was doomed to drown. Bird is dead. Bird remains dead, and Ghoul has killed him. I quickly spotted a new Pelagornis, which I wang-jangled and jang-wangled as well, in addition. Upon returning home, I faced a foe that could prove to be too much for the physical and emotional resolve of Ghoul.
Jesus! It's the invasion of the goddamn turtles! They have babies! This is so intense. Do I kill the babies? No, I'll let them go become Batman.
I then saddled and rode my Pelagornis, and it's on to the Dunkleosteus. Yes, another water tame. My life. Looking back, I genuinely should just omit water tames from the tame ladder, because every water tame just feels like a bit of a speed bump to me. But in the meantime, I returned to my beach house where I mounted my turtle and started looking for a Dunkly. Upon spotting one, I returned to the shore and loaded my unstoppable warship and started making my way towards it, to the fear of all who stand in my way. I came to the conclusion that my slow ass, juicy as it is insufficient for the purposes that I require. So I'll need to tame an Ichthy so that I can chase it down. No juicy ass enticement required. Now with speed on my side, it's time to take this Dunkly finally out. Another roadblock I'm running into, however, is that the Dunkly has insane damage resistance and is basically a necessity that I obtain a better crossbow.
What I really need is an upgraded crossbow. I'm falling behind so badly right now.
I'd rather sit through a Jordan Peterson lecture than farm loot drops, so I took my most powerful tame, Lena Paul, over to Carno Island to farm alphas for loot. I killed an Alpha Rex on day 58, but got nothing. Day 59, I killed another Alpha Rex for a ramshackle crossbow. Good, but I can do better. Next, I killed an Alpha Carno for a journeyman crossbow, and finally, I killed an Alpha Raptor for a Mastercraft crossbow.
Holy, do I reckon Mastercraft is good enough? Do I call it there? I think I potentially do, because I'm losing my mind.
Finally, I can now use my first non-primitive crossbow, and I'm only 60% of the way through my time limit. Lovely. Throughout day 60, I would return home to organize my shit, and I made my way back to the beach house to attempt this Dunkly tame once again. It took me an absolutely inhumane amount of time to actually find it, but after slightly losing my mind, I eventually did find a Dunkly. After knocking it out, I realized that I did not have the saddle, so I had to unfortunately fly home to make one. And with the Dunkly now completed, my next tame becomes the Dire Bear, bringing with it the metal structures. I soon spotted a dire bear in the nearby redwoods, and I started with the wang jangling.
Oh, god fucking damn it. No. God damn it. I think Ass Cheeks is dead.
With Lena Paul in my inventory, I desperately made a leap towards the redwoods to get my stuff back. Upon finding my death bag, Ass Cheeks' body was nowhere to be found. Ass Cheeks will have not died in vain, however, as I avenged her by quickly completing this dire bear tame.
Hey! Knock it off! Are you fucking me right now? I will end your goddamn bloodline.
Never mind, I just decided to claim a nearby baby instead. As this traumatized dire bear was raising, I saddled a new PT. I'd like to not hide my absolute disdain for it, however, as it can never replace Ass Cheeks.
You know what? You're never gonna be able to replace Ass Cheeks, you scum bastard.
After it was raised up, I made sure to saddle it and ride it, completing this tame and moving me on to my favorite sausage with legs, the Carno. While I was flying home, however, I spotted spotted something that was very much, very not indeed good.
Is that a fucking Alpha Rex right next to my goddamn house? Yes, it is an Alpha Rex right next to my goddamn house. Lena, I may need your help. Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking die though. This is not a good time to do this. This is not in the slightest a good time for this. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Okay. Just one more and I'll be happy. Okay, Lena, we got a job to do. Dude, imagine if Lena dies to this, and then this Rex just goes and fucking wrecks shop at my house. Will you quit doing that shit, bro? I have you in an advantageous situation. Quit running away. Fuck, I'm gonna die. Oh, god damn it. Alright, Lena, you deal with that. I'm just gonna go grab some more, potions. Oh, Lena's gonna fucking die, I just know it. God damn it, god fucking damn it. Okay, quickly. Oi! Okay, I have potions. Okay, quickly. Oh, Lena. Oh, I can't lose Lena. Lena's all that I have. Oh, don't leave me alone with scum bastard. Oh, fuck, Lena. Fuck! Oh, shit. God fucking damn it. Oh, fuck, Lena. Oh, fuck, what am I gonna do? I didn't want to have to lose Lena.
I can't believe I lost Lena Paul. What's even the point to keep on going without her? She left me here with this goddamn scum bastard and nobody else. As retribution, I'm cooking this Rex and I'll slowly eat it over the course of this playthrough. Then maybe I could get a piece of Lena Paul back. Oh, also I got a Carno knocked out. Whatever. I guess that's good. I guess I'm happy about it. You. Let's move on. I dealt with my grief by watching this Carno as it slept and pushing my grief down, only for it to emerge later as I lash out at my loved ones. Over the next couple days, I became a taming robot. Nothing mattered now that Lena was gone. I'll rapid fire through some of these fairly easy tames, like the Megalodon, next is the Berry, followed by the Thyla. On day 65, it was the Megatherium, which I finally tamed and rode on day 66, closely followed by the Woolly Rhino, which was completed on day 67. And now I hit a slight roadblock. This creepy crawly motherfucker, the goddamn Arthro, has to be all extra for whatever reason, and it only takes Broth of Enlightenment to tame. Just ignore that my last tame was the Woolly Rhino, because now I'll need to systematically harvest its friends and family for their horns in order to make the Broth of Enlightenment.
Why is the entire universe after me right now? What the fuck is this nonsense? Just let me kill my endangered rhinos in peace. Ah! That's a Prolovia. Oh my god, that's bad. That's not good. Why is the entire state of Texas on my ass right now? All right, I just need one more horn, and my Thyla is nearly dead. Lovely. More fucking wolves! Get off my fucking ass, you stupid wolves! Oh my god, it's the wolf-pig combo again. I just healed, bro. I, like, just spent, like, 10 minutes healing. More fucking wolves! What is happening? What the fuck is this? They just don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming.
Once I had finally inhumanely collected all of my rhino horns, I went home to make this broth. And now that I have it, I mounted my Thyla and entered the nearby cave to try to isolate an Arthro. However, as my Thyla's health quickly fell, I realized I'll need a more powerful tame if I'm to take on the insane amount of rectal perforation that awaits me. In order to find a good cave creature, I entered the nearby redwoods hoping to find a high-level Thyla. I didn't find a high-level Thyla, but I got distracted, however, when I spotted this 140 male Carno. Fantasizing about all the scaly OnlyFans content him and I could make, I quickly gave his wangle a quick jangle and I fed him a baby Bigfoot. On day 69, imagine my surprise when I found a level 110 female Carno. I quickly got it tamed and I brought it home to breed with my male. Day 70 was spent trying to get all of the good stats onto an imprintable baby.
Did this Carno come out with a mutation? Ooh, that is a cool coloration. What did it mutate in? So it's got the shit melee. Oh wait, no, it doesn't have a mutation. I guess I just didn't notice that my current Carnos have the same coloration. Okay, yeah, it's got the shit melee, which is slightly unfortunate because that's the only other stat that I give a shit about.
Which I eventually did, and when she was raised, I gave her a saddle, and I took her out to commit murder as a means of making her stronger. After she was sufficiently leveled, I re-entered the nearby cave. It was a pain in the gruel, but I finally did manage to isolate an Arthro and finally tame it. Bringing me up to my my next tame, the Xiphactinus. This is another water tame, so not only is this giving me an overdue shower of sorts, but it's also making me lose my goddamn marbles. Every fish that I spotted, for whatever reason, kept getting itself killed, until I finally found one that I could tame, and I tranked it out and brought it into the tumultuous world of Ghoul. Of course, my dominatrix won't let me level up until I ride it, however, so after coming home to make the saddle, I went to the Redwoods River to get this slimy fish all intimate with my grimy Ghoul nether regions. Finally, I'm on level 57, and I now have available to me flak armor. Hopefully, I now have some easy tames ahead of me so that I can make some quick progress.
Oh no.
Ay, ay, ay. Oh no.
This is both a happy and sad occasion because I get flak, but I have to tame the Megalo. That is pain incarnate. That is absolute pain.
What is a ghoul to do in a world that rewards self-mental mutilation? First, I went to the Cave of the Hunter. No Megalo. Next, I went to the Lava Cave. No Megalo. Now, we're only 2 caves in, but this, ladies and gentlemen, is the moment in every Ghoul video when we witness as a man is forced to confront the horrific evils of the nearly 100,000 salacious gremlins subjecting him to this torture. Speaking of which, we're so close right now, so make sure to smash that subscribe button to join the Ghoul army. Every sub I get makes me age at an accelerated rate. Did you think I forgot about the Megalo? Because no, I absolutely did not. In fact, I managed to find one in the Cave of the Clever. Don't see it? Well, no shit, that's because it spawned inside the fucking wall. I continued mashing my head into the wall, trying to get a peek at this Megalo, trying to draw it out of the wall. That is, until it despawned. This is not the kind of denial that I like, so imagine my disappointment when I was edged this aggressively. And what a waste, because it wasn't even being filmed by my dominatrix. Next day, Cave of the Hunter, no Megalo. I went back to the Cave of the Clever, and lo and behold, second Megalo, which was clipped into the goddamn wall again. Throughout days 75, 76, 77, 78, and 79, I would continue bashing my head against the wall, seeing as nothing I could do could get a single Megalo to fucking spawn. You know, aside from the third one that spawned in the fucking wall again. It's officially been about 10% of this entire video looking for this goddamn Megalo. This game, for some reason, can't figure it out, so I'll take measures into my own hands. Of course, I nearly instantly tamed, saddle, and rode this fucking dumbass creature, and I can now move on to another useless piece of shit dumbass fuckhead, the stupid ass Daedon. I've had an easy tame with the Daedon. Let's see what my next tame is. Hopefully not another water tame. Alright guys, I've taken some time to cool down and I've committed to being positive for the next 2 sentences, so make sure to hold me accountable for that. On day 80, I swam around the map somewhat aimlessly, just enjoying the stunning oceans of ARK, daydreaming about ARK Aquatica, until I finally found a Basilosaurus. I then quickly tamed it, completing this tame. My next tame will be the Castaroides. While I was out taming them, I, for some reason, couldn't find my Iguanodon. Turns out, that stupid fucking dumbass managed to get itself killed. Lovely. As I was waiting for this beaver to tame up, I nearly got killed by an alpha raptor attempting to moisten my femboy bussy. Luckily, in ASA, the alpha raptors are for some reason geriatrically slow, so looks like femboy flesh is not on the menu for today. Once my beaver finally tamed, I carefully rode my Sarco through the piranha and berry-infested river until I made it as far as I could. And it's now time to run my dumbass through the dense jungle between me and my base. Although approaching my base, it appears that despite everything, I'm still alive. My next tame, the RG at level 62, proves that there is little hope for humanity, save only that we bury our heads in the sand to ignore the crumbling world around us. What better way to tame an RG than near the T-Rex infested death trap known as Carno Island? On the mountain adjacent to Carno Island, I managed to find a level 135 RG, which I trapped and tamed. Somehow, despite my undeservingness, I saw a 145 male RG and I quickly inducted it into this shit show. My 2 RGs have now had a whole 10 minutes to get acquainted with one another whilst being held in suspended animation within my inventory. So I brought them home and allowed them to breed and create me an unstoppable child soldier. I then went out to find my next tame, the Bronto. I was for some reason cursed to not find a single one, however. My misfortune continued when I found out that rat bastard Taint is still alive at South 1.
What the fuck? You've been here this whole time, Taint? To what do I owe this displeasure of seeing your stupid fucking face?
My day is already ruined, but my continuing misfortune continued to continue when, while I was still searching for a Bronto, I spotted a unicorn, one of the rarest creatures in the game. That's right, I found a goddamn unicorn before I spotted a single Bronto.
What the fuck? That's a unicorn, bruh. Do I tame the unicorn? No, I don't. I don't give a shit about the unicorn. Okay, literally, the Bronto is like one of the most common creatures you'll come across, and the second I need to find one, I find a unicorn before I find a f***ing Bronto.
Finally, near Greenob, I spotted one, Wang jangled, and Tame jangled. A little peek behind the curtain, the Tame ladder really starts to accelerate once you have in-game gear and Tames. So let's speed through a couple of these next Tames, as I can feel this video turning into Ghoul listing creatures for 100 days. On day 84, I tamed a Plezzy, followed closely by the Aloe, and despite some bullshittery, it was on day 85 that I tamed the Theory. On day 86, it was the Spino. Day 87, it's the Megalania, which the Megalania being after the Spino is completely beyond me. Day 88, I tamed a Rex, who I named Gex. And on day 89, I'm finally on a difficult solo tame in the Quetz. And I'll really need a good one in order to do the Titanosaur tame later on. I'll need a Tapajar if I'm able to take out this Quetz. The Tappy is a famously skittish little bitch. So I found a nearby Tappy and I masterfully rage baited it into going hand to hand with me, where I got it knocked out. And now that I have everything, it's time to tame this Quetz. I'm in for the long haul, as I know that the Quetz is extremely rare and difficult to spot. This tame does have the potential to completely kill the run and use up the remainder of my time if I don't find one quickly. Oh! Riding in the Tapajar passenger seat, I'm able to whistle my Tappy around as I pelt this Quetz with darts. Soon enough, I was able to fall this mighty beast and I gave it my meat. After the Quetz was tamed, I brought it home and I saddled it, and I'm now on to another goddamn water tame, the Moza. Day 91, I'm flying to my beach house so that I can take on this Moza. I still don't have scuba gear, but good thing I have my Laz chowder so that I don't drown.
Are you fucking kidding me? You took my fucking chowder!
After warping back home and grabbing some chowders, I flew again to my beach house, now filled with more righteous indignation against these accursed fucking birds.
What the fuck? Why is my lady fixed? What is this nonsense? Why is my lady normal again? I don't understand. I understand not. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of miss my demented, horrific lady. I kind of miss saying that thing that I kept saying over and over again.
I quickly found a wayward Moza and I gave it the old Wang jangle.
I'm sorry, I realize I say nonsense quite a bit, but it's just my stim word right now. I can't help it. I started saying it ironically at first, but then now I just can't stop. And it is quite nonsense.
With the Moza now tamed, my next tame becomes the Rex's furry cousin, coming in with the Indie Forge as well. Will I craft it? Absolutely fucking not. We're still very far behind and I don't have any time to waste. I can feel my brain cells oozing out of my nipples by the second. I mounted my Spino and set out to find a Yudi. When I eventually did, and despite the Yudi's desperate attempts to fear roar me, my Spino has testicles of pure tungsten and is completely immune. This Yudi soon swooned at the side of Ghoul's unparalleled wang jangling, therefore completing this tame.
He's pulling his cock out!
We get an absolutely bussy moistening 5 levels, moving on to the Dinotheria. Unfortunately, each one that I could spot was as surrounded as I was at my frat house initiation. After some searching around, I spotted a group of them near Carno Island, and I'm realizing that I have no fucking clue what I'm doing. So, Nooblets, save me please.
Hi guys, Steve here. In this video, I'm going to show you how to tame a Dinotherium.
Okay, so apparently I need to, like, let it do Fortnite emotes until it's happy, I guess?
I think that's good. Oh, Jesus! Okay. In the ball. Ah! Okay, got it. All right, here's a little pro tip from Ghoul to you. The best first date meal is to get ramen. Ramen is, like, the perfect date meal because it's moderately fancy. It's so good, and it's like a little expensive, but not like too expensive so that they would feel like awkward. It's like right on the cusp of being like the perfect meal. Now that the Dinotherium is tamed, we move on to the Rhino, and this is some quintessential hentai shit if I've ever seen it. Now, the Rhino I know how to actually tame. You'll basically just beat it until it's 10% health, feed a creature a ball of goo, and the Rhino will then impregnate you. I don't really care about min-maxing my Rhino's health, so I went out on my RG with the intention of using that as my impregnation subject. There is Rhino? Okay, yes, this way. All right, now to not kill it. Hey, get back here. Dude, she fucking gooed on me. Why'd you goo on me? Why can I not... What? Why was I not able to feed my RG this? One small issue that I ran into, apparently flyers can't eat said goo ball. Gotta love Wildcard just randomly deciding to remove simple conveniences that should be standard with one of the biggest games of all time. I then flew home and grabbed my Spino as an unwitting subject, as I know I'll be able to get home quickly and safely on it. Finally, day 95, I spotted a Rhino. This is the big moment, so let's try not to fuck it up. Okay, below 10%, impregnate me. Please impregnate me, that's all I desire. Oh, I'm pregnant. Now I must go home. Quickly. I'll need to keep the Spino alive for the remainder of the gestation period if it's going to give birth to a healthy baby parasite. My Spino's health seems to be falling very quickly, however, so I'm starting to get a little bit panicked. Where's my pig? Pig. Is this healing my Spino? Hello? Fuck. Holy shit. Okay, quickly. Why is this not enough? Why is this not working? Ah! What happened? Oh! Jesus Christ! My Rhino came out with dog shit stats, but I don't care. All I need is for it to mature so I can ride it. By some unknown miracle, my Spino survived its gestation period. Yes, it's dead now, but I now have my gross little insectine abomination to call mine. So I'm a happy ghoul. My Rhino would raise as I did chores for the rest of the day. And on day 96, I finally rode it, completing this tame. We have some good momentum. Hopefully we're blessed with an easy tame by Mother ARK.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
Sorry, I meant to call her Mistress ARK, and she's got her 14-incher strapped on, and she just slapped the momentum out of my ghoul face. She's looking ready for multiple rounds again, so let's get this over with and prepare my body and mind. For the rest of day 96, I'll circumnavigate the entire map, finding no Tuso. Day 97, it's round 2, and I make a second complete circumnavigation of the entire map. No Tuso. Day 98, we're burning precious time and being punished for it, as round 3 begins, and we make a third round trip around the entire map. The third time's a harm, as there's still no Tuso, and I've been raw since round 1. It's day 99, I'm nearly out of time with no satisfying end in sight. So for round 4, I decide to make my own demands. I've had a backup plan this whole time in the event that we don't complete the tame ladder by day 100, and that is to defeat a boss. In order to do that, I'll just need one more artifact here in the lava cave, so I mounted my Carno and entered the cave to retrieve this artifact. What are these bullshit AI frames, dude? Like, what am I even looking at? It's like they render the game as an MP4 and then compress it. Fuck it. Made it. Okay, I think that went quite well. And by the way, no, I'm not taking on the alpha boss. I am definitely gonna take on the gamma boss, the easiest one. Oh, fuck. Oh god, oh fuck. No! Oh god. Fuck my life. That was not supposed to happen. That was very not expected. Not in the slightest. So right now I have a choice. Do I end the video here? Do I still fight a boss? Do I try to find a Tuso? I want to do none of these things, so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to technically forfeit this challenge by skipping the Tuso. And I'll just move on to my last 2 creatures despite skipping the Tuso and despite going over my time limit. So for the rest of day 99, I just continue regearing and getting as prepared as I can for the Giga or the Karka tame. I'll need some Obsidian to make a second forge, so I went to the top of the volcano to get it. What the fuck? Oh, well, that is convenient. That's slightly convenient, I'd say. Day 100 started with a quick metal run as I prepare for the unethical amount of metal that I'll need for the Titan. After completing that metal run, I fly my juicy ass up to the Karka to see if I can't kite it out of the volcano without killing it. And if it goes horribly wrong, then that's slightly unfortunate, but not my fault. And I'm burning to death. Is bro gonna burn to death? My God, you've got to take some personal accountability here. Oh, he is gonna burn to death. Oh, no, he's not! What the fuck? There's a Giga in the wall over there, apparently. Okay, never mind.
Apparently, by some miracle, there's a Giga up here as well, so I quickly gathered plenty of arrows to get it knocked out. After some intense suffering, I managed to get this Giga kited out of the volcano, and I got it stuck on a nothing. And I easily got it knocked out.
Okay, Giga's out. Now quickly before it drains every single drop of torpor that it has.
On day 101, I saddled my Giga, and I'm now finally at level 100, and I move on to the final step of the Tame ladder, the Titanosaur, arguably the most powerful creature in the game. In order to make subservient this absolute incomprehensible behemoth, I sat AFK for 6 days waiting for metal to smelt. On day 101, I made my Quetz platform saddle. Day 102, I spent the 4,000 metal ingots necessary for the Titan saddle. Day 103, I made the cannon, and day 104, I finished making the necessary balls. Here it is, day 105, and it's time to tame the Titanosaur. Side note, the Titan is bugged and is basically impossible to tame solo, so I did change my settings to make it, actually possible without extinction gear. If you have a problem with that, make sure to smash that subscribe button for more infuriating Ghoul gameplay.
All right. God damn it. Okay, we're okay. Okay. God, fuck. Oh my God. I need to stop whiffing these. These cannonballs are so expensive. God, oh my God. Holy shit. I'm whiffing so hard. That's another miss.
For some reason, I'm finding it difficult to smack the Titan in the face with my balls.
Oh my God, I hit it. Oh my God, she's out. Holy good mother of God. I cannot believe I did that. All right, let me change my settings back real quick. Oh my goodness! Puny mortals bow beneath the might of Ghoul. Dude, I can't even zoom out far enough.
We finally completed the Tame ladder, and all it took us was irreparable emotional damage, 5 days over the time limit, skipping the Tuso, spawning the Megalo, and I still don't know the long-term effects of reusable mustaches. Remember to check out War Thunder on PC, PlayStation, Xbox, or mobile by clicking the links in the description or the pinned comment. New and returning players who haven't played in 6 months will also receive a huge bonus package across PC and consoles, only for a limited time.